Are we on the internet?
We are, and I'm so sorry.
Not as sorry as you're gonna be. Good evening. Welcome to a new episode of Talks Machina. I am Brian W. Foster, and I will be your host for now. Tonight, we're discussing episodes 103 and 104 of Critical Role. We're also giving out your GIF and Fan Art of the Week prizes and answering your questions with my guests, Liam O'Brien, Marisha Ray, Laura Bailey, and Sam Riegel. All that and more tonight on Talks Machina. Hit it! We're back. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. How is everyone? Please welcome my esteemed panel of guests. There's many of you because we're doing a double episode. We were off last week because of the 4th of July.
Yeah, because of the 4th.
Explosions!
Because of explosions.
Lighting shit on fire.
How was everyone's Independence Day?
That was pretty good. I was on a river, slowing it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It rained a little bit too while you were out there, right?
Yeah,
The weather was
bit.
a little.
Had a thunderstorm on a lake. That was nice.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Sort of fitting for what you've been through in the last few weeks.
What have I been through?
No clue. Sam?
I'm still on vacation, bro.
Yeah. Looks like it.
You're looking at vacation, Sam Riegel, tonight.
Yep.
All the answers are going to be a little slower and a little cooler.
Did you make daiquiris for everyone?
Just for me, babe.
Listen,
Oh
we
my
gotta get
God.
those kilos across state line.
Weekend at Burned Knees. Sam, AMA tonight,
Oh.
9:30 p.m. on the website Reddit. Sam Riegel, celebrity voice director, star of the internet show Critical Role.
Are you just walking to a computer in the other room right after
I'm
the
going
show?
to drive home and log on and do it from home. So I won't be answering many questions on this
What?
because I got to save them for later. This is probably not a good idea.
Sorry, Brian, that one's AMA material.
Late for the AMA.
I had it start at 9:30 p.m.
He'll be fine,
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Brian
Yeah,
said
fine.
that I could leave early.
Oh, okay.
unless you
I-
you roll low for or high. Oops.
Got time
Unless you
for
roll
one
high
question,
for
right?
hosting.
One question, then I got to really
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's move on. Kamikin is coming up. San Diego.
Love Kamikin.
Talks Machina with the cast of Critical Role, official SDCC panel, Saturday, July 22nd, 10:30 a.m. in room 6BCF. Also, Travis Williams measurements will not be broadcast, my card says, but
Will not be?
will not be
Will
broadcast.
it be recorded to be broadcast at a later date?
I am told we'll do our best to put VOD up on YouTube.
All right.
Okay.
Tight.
It's actually just
Yeah.
characters sketches like the White House press corps.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's
we're
great.
gonna-
I think
Yeah.
we're figuring it out. I think a lot of it has to deal with Comic-Con's rules.
I bet. Yeah, that's how
Because
it
they
is.
like to keep a lot of stuff exclusive for a certain amount of time.
Just so you guys, the fans, know for future reference, we're typically never in control of whether or not they shoot something or not, or upload it, or live stream it. So
Yeah.
we try to work with them if we can. Like WonderCon worked out great; they were able to just give it to us and say use it, you know. So we try to do that when we can. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but with this San Diego Comic-Con, we will try our best. Jenkin, also coming up.
Jenkins.
Takes a second.
Takes a second. Sets
Just
in.
confusing everyone. It's probably not beneficial.
Gen Con, they know what's up.
Nobody showed
Yeah, no, they're.
Yeah, nobody showed up. Brian's fault. Talks Machina with the cast of Critical Role panel for Gen Con is sold out, but it's on my card anyway. Friday, August 18th at 4 p.m. So if you're going, get your questions ready now. They better be good. Sam may or may not answer them.
Will there be a wait list?
There is a no-fly list.
Oh,
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
okay.
I think if you guys can't make it, give your tickets to someone else or something. I don't know how it works.
StubHub.
Nice.
No, they're not. They're free. You just have to reserve a
They're
spot.
free until you sell them
They're
on
free
StubHub.
until you sell them on StubHub. Talks Machina, I get 5%. Critical Role Live
Hey.
at Gen Con in Indianapolis is going to be Friday, August 18th. VIP tickets are already sold out.
Yes, but there's a
there's
lot of general
plenty.
admission.
There are
Yes.
plenty of GA tickets still available at geekandsundry.com/CR Live or live. Live show will be broadcast on Twitch and Alpha. That one will. VIP, there's a little Q&A we're going to do before the live show,
Yar.
hosted by Captain Douchebag himself. Darren DePaul is going to be on Critical Role this Thursday night.
Yes.
Can you believe it? At
I'm
long
so
last.
excited.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Breaking news.
Oh, that guy's really good.
Is he going to wear an expensive suit?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I don't know.
Fingers crossed.
He's like everyone's favorite uncle.
Hammer down. I don't know. I'm
don't
curious.
know?
Matt wouldn't tell me. Yeah, Matt wouldn't tell me. Oh.
Ian is a girl?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's versatile.
Yeah, no, it totally is.
He's versatile.
The new Twitch schedule is out.
Yeah.
Wednesday Club has a new time. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific. Incredible show.
Yep.
New set,
New set is
same
coming.
old people.
It's
New set is
switching-
coming.
Switching days, though, right?
No, it switched from morning at noon, I think, until night. Morning is not noon, but it was on at noon, and now it's on at 7 p.m.
Morning enough for us, let's be
True,
honest.
morning
Yeah.
for us creative types. Also, make sure to check out the greatest Star Trek RPG show in the world. It's called Force of Yesterday. Shield of Tomorrow.
Force of yesterday. Man,
Shields
that
of
sounds
Tomorrow.
like something we might have had on the board. Is
Eric still
come
here,
up
or
for
did he leave?
names, to be fair.
Shields of Tomorrow
Shield of
airs
Tomorrow,
at
yeah.
9:30 on Twitch and Alpha.
Yeah.
Please watch it tomorrow night. It's a great show. After Wednesday Club. Moving on to episodes 2,000 questions. Sam, I'm going to not ask you any of them now.
man.
I want you to just sit there very Weekend at Bernie's
Yeah,
in
that's what
silence.
I was about to say that. You beat me to it.
All good.
Like he could
We'll move
be
his
dead.
arms around.
We're not sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about Juniper, Sam.
Yeah. Tell us about Juniper.
Oh, man. She's all right.
She's aight. Well, up first, Liam.
Yeah.
Lots of questions for you because of the events of the last two episodes.
Do we have to go into like the fucking kitchen when you talk about this?
Yeah, could you get the fuck out, please?
Because we don't know what we don't know.
This is
I haven't
tricky.
watched it.
This is the.
No.
Well, that's not a surprise. This is going to be the fun part.
I know. There's one question that I figure is going to come up that I can answer with you guys present.
Okay.
We'll be all right.
All right.
But none of the others.
None of the others.
We'll just do
only
earmuffs.
Just
Sure,
do
earmuffs.
Sam's questions
It's going to
only.
be the
please.
most entertaining episode of Talks Machina to date.
Nope. Skip it. Skip it. Skip that one too.
Tonight will be quite short. Up first, Liam, from Jacob Zaki. Does Vax know what the Raven Queen brought him back as?
Liam does,
Yeah, exactly.
and Vax has. I mean, you know, they're not thinking in D&D game terms. So Liam does. Vax vaguely has a grasp of what's going on, but not in the way that people are asking, I don't think.
Right. Okay, Marisha, what is Keela's opinion on how Vax came back?
Man, this is definitely going to be one of those episodes, isn't it? Where we're
These are
gonna
my
be
favorite ones.
Don't talk about
Because afterwards, I
much.
get a bunch of tweets that say, "Thanks for nothing, Brian."
It'd be rough.
I mean, she's a little freaked out. I think that's clear. Not really thrilled. That's probably also clear.
Does she have an opinion on how she thinks he came back? Is she guessing?
She
like-
has some good ideas.
She has some ideas, yeah.
Yeah, she has some good ideas.
Interesting.
And everything in the last episode was just go, 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 action,
Yeah,
action,
no,
action.
we couldn't deal with any
So
of
we
it.
haven't been able
It's
to
all in the
talk.
back of everybody's heads while we get shit done.
Yeah.
Plus, like, whenever you were, like, gone, and it's never good to have, like, good talks over Skype.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's,
you know.
I've only I feel like once the two of us had a good one, but
yeah,
it's
and even
really,
then,
really hard.
like,
oh, of course.
even then it was hard because, like, if the monitor's here and we want to have like an eye-to-eye chat, you know, I'm like this trying
Right.
to talk to Liam.
Right.
So.
I just know that I don't ever want to be unplugged from the matrix, so it's better to be there from that tenuous thread.
Oh,
Not at all,
definitely.
but
Oh, yeah.
And the Skyping setup has gotten so much better.
was
It's
so
so much
live,
easier to hear
yeah.
you guys now.
Screens
And
had like fur around them and
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah.
it was
really
like
cool.
trinket with Ashley and Liam's head.
And we used to see just like I used to see the back of Laura's head and the room, but now I'm seeing what the audience sees.
Yeah.
I'm seeing all of you guys. So.
Oh, that's
And the
cool.
delay is like just a razor thin.
Oh, that's good.
It's nice.
Laura,
What?
this is from Eon Phoenix 523.
Okay.
Maybe a bit of an understatement to say that Vex likes to hoard money and wealth, for better or worse. Did Vex have any feelings to being told that the group was collectively not rich enough to bring her brother back?
Oh yeah, that sucked. That sucked. It's like,
Money being such an important.
well, money was such an important thing to her, and then
It's not anymore.
It's not anymore?
I mean,
Well, now
it's-
she's got it,
Yeah,
so
once
it's
you have
fine.
it, it's not an
exactly,
issue.
and it's like
Oh, I
it's
see what you're
come
saying.
to this sort of she's been dealing with this thing with like Percy trying to tell her like not to think about it as much because everything's taken care of, don't worry. And so she's finally at this place that she's like, I'm not going to worry, we're fine, we've got this place in Whitestone, we're solid. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, if you had been hoarding more, you would have been able to take care of this, but guess what, you let up and now your brother was dead.
Like old habits die hard. She scraped her whole life, so that's never like actors still. If you offer an actor a free sandwich, they're like, oh yeah. It doesn't matter what station you're at in your life because you ate shit for years.
Yeah,
I raid the crafty table at every shoot.
every shoot.
Yeah. Those crackers are coming home.
What about the guys that say there's no such thing as a free sandwich?
I once vaxxed a massive bottle of red wine from a theater opening night party in my early 20s. Yeah.
I did that from a wedding here recently. That was fun.
wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
recently?
stole from a friend?
Matt
It was
Key's wedding?
over, and
Matt
they
Key's
had a
wedding?
lot left over.
Was it Matt Key's wedding?
Yeah, it was Matt Key's wedding.
Oh, invoice on the way.
What were you
Invoice
gonna
on the
ask? You were
way.
gonna say something.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, like, so wait, is Vex like gonna start hoarding diamonds just in case?
If she gets fucking diamonds, she's gonna keep those diamonds. Yeah.
What's more important to her, getting that money or keeping it? Keeping it is more important
Yeah. Like, I don't.
than the chase to
spend the money
get it
hardly-
in the first place. You mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like having it to be able to take care of things.
Yeah. I get it. Like bribe people whose
And
shit you stole.
over the year,
I'm just kidding.
over the year break, like I spent all of Vex's money getting like the armor taken care of and all that kind of stuff.
Investing
doing
in
the fucking-
bakery.
The fucking teleportation circle or whatever that's supposed to take me to Singhorn, because I was like, that's gonna go to the Feywild, and then come to find out the fucking Singhorn moved and it's not even in the Feywild
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah,
so.
but as much as
What a waste.
as best you can, she's frugal and smart with everything she
Yeah,
does. with it,
totally.
So
Yeah, that's true.
like you.
Yeah. Ugh. Marisha,
Ah.
at Shades of Anger wants to know.
Oh.
Your face during episode 103 was great. What about the other
I've always
100
liked your
other two episodes? At Shades of Anger. Just kidding. What was going through your mind during the return of Vex?
Your elbows were
Oh,
weird.
that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Your shoulders, questionable. Your face, solid.
Thank you.
Hair
Thank
was a
you.
little greasy.
That's probably accurate.
Cowlick.
Dry shampoo is my savior.
You went unconscious at some point. I'm never going to let you live that down. That's like Talison's teenage asshole. It will be with us forever.
What was the question?
What was going through
How
your
was your
mind?
face?
How was your
face
face
was great.
doing these
Vax
days?
pooped out
What
of
was
the
going through your
woods.
mind during the return of Vex?
What the flying fuck? What is going on? Oh God, is he a zombie? Oh geez, my boyfriend's Walking Dead man. Well, we don't have to worry about diamonds anymore. That's good. What the fuck again? For like a sixth time. A lot of that.
Yeah.
That's accurate, right?
Yeah,
that
that
was
covered a lot of
really
bases.
That's how
Yeah.
I read your face during
Yeah.
all of it.
Oh, thank God we don't have to go through another ritual.
Oh, yeah.
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 That was nice. I don't have to cry again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm crying anyway. Oh fuck. Here we are again.
You know, I'll say like the direction that Matt and I went makes me pains me and makes me sad. But that scene is one of my favorite that we've ever had. It was so interesting. Like I had no preconceived notion for how it would go, and everyone had such a real unique reaction to it. I just loved it.
Yeah.
It was surprising.
Yeah, the way
Yeah,
everyone responded.
I
Yeah,
expected it.
everybody's response.
I was legitimately afraid to look at you. Like that's why I was like doing this for. I had horse blinders. I'm like a horse in the Atlanta fire. Just don't Want to
Yep.
keep going?
I was
Yep.
dreading doing the episode, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you had talked beforehand?
Is that why you fled the state?
I can't. I mean, we're broadcasting
I
this,
understand.
right?
I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. If someone told you that, hey, the person you like loved is now back and alive, would you want to like? I'd be like,
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be a little
little
trippy.
freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Mirror, straight up.
Yeah. Or
This is a
27 dresses.
table.
wasn't she a zombie in that movie? Katherine Heigl?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about Laura from American Gods there for a second.
Oh, dude.
Also-
Yeah.
But kind of that, like
Straight
Shadow
up.
Moon being
Yeah.
like,
Straight.
Like,
oh yeah, he was like, no, this is
fuck
cool.
no.
Yeah.
Well,
This
she
isn't
also
cool.
died under very promiscuous
Yeah.
circumstances.
Let's not give any more spoilers about American Gods.
Marisha,
Sorry. It's like
Laura,
episode 1.
and Sam.
Yes.
This question comes from Indecisive and Dazed. Hi, Mom. How is your character handling the fact that once Vecna is defeated, Vax will die? Do they think they can truly stop the will of a god to keep him? I mean, it's worth a shot.
Well, I mean, it's worth a shot, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's really sunk in yet. Because it's, first of all, defeating Vecna seems pretty impossible at this point. So for that to assume that that's going to happen is a big leap. So to think about what happens after that it's almost impossible. It's pretty rough though. It's a shitty hand dealt, and I don't think we've dealt with anything like that before.
No.
So there ain't no.
I mean, the Thordak fight went way better.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like he just swatted us down right from the first second.
Yeah. It was bad.
Yeah, this is definitely it's kind of a lose-lose.
Sure.
I don't think. Well, I know Vex hasn't even like started to deal with any of that. Like, it. I don't. She wasn't even really listening at that point when that was happening in the scene, because it was just, you're so like, oh my god, you're fucking here, you're here, you're
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
and
yeah.
so like all of those things just went by.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
something that will have to be dealt with.
Say again?
She just said. I will say this: Scanlan has only been back with the group for 2 days.
I know, like nothing.
2 days, I think.
And it's been a little.
Came back. They traveled to Ank'Harel. They went to that weird temple thing.
Hey, buddy,
They
things are
went
gonna be
to
different.
see. They went to the Underdark
Yeah.
world. They went to see a god. It's been like 48 hours
Yeah.
of crazy.
Yep.
Aren't you glad you're back?
Did you miss it?
Sure. I had a nice cushy job. I had the throne.
Yep. All right. We're going to get to some more questions, but before that, first, it's time to give away some free shit with our gift of the week.
For shit.
Each week, we like to feature unique and funny creations by you, the critters, including those gift-making skills. It's time for gift of the week.
Gift of the week.
You should do the jingle for us.
I should. I will. I will.
Okay.
After my AMA
Yeah,
tonight.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
This one?
Yeah, try the left.
Nah,
yeah,
yeah,
that's better. That's better. I like that. I like that.
it. It feels more awkward.
Two episodes, two winners.
Yeah.
Our winner for episode 103 was sent in by Elizabeth Garcia, a.k.a. at Lelia_LMT. Let's take a look.
Oh, this is a serious gift. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, wow.
Maybe not. Maybe it's not serious.
Oh, you can't even see it because of the. Well, in typical Tox Machina fashion,
Fucked it up.
Well, we like tried to fix the lower thirds and then they still fucked it up.
we always have that face though.
What does it say?
Why do they?
Never stay on script.
Why do they never stay on script?
Oh, you're good, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
She knows
Well, that was worth the fanfare as usual. Up next is our winner from episode 104, and it was sent in by Carrie Pelk, aka at Carrie Berry Gamer. Let's take a look. At some point.
There is.
Since Sarah's still standing there, I'm going to say to her, That one's great. Look at the two of you up there like
Look at your
FBI
little
surveillance
faces.
van monitors.
Blue
Covered in
tinged,
fur, yeah, blue tinged.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Coming in from the 1995 movie Hackers.
Yes, yes. Love the pool scene. Thank you to everyone who submitted, and congratulations to our winners. You have won this
Oh.
Could have been so cool.
insanely popular, for some reason, Scanlan t-shirt.
Is it insanely popular?
Apparently so.
This one right here.
Liam
You mean
Oberon
this
is
one?
wearing it. On the back, you have tour dates from a lot of fictional cities and Bakersfield. Coming up.
Woo!
Wait, is Bakersfield on there?
No.
Oh, that
It'd
would
be
have been
awesome.
fucking funny.
I
Why
know.
didn't we do that?
Should have consulted the writers first. All right, moving on. Oh. Dad? My dad's back. And he's drunk. Sam, this is from @RandyTheRogue.
Yep.
How has it been for Scanlan coming back so far? After all the shit has hit the fan, does he regret coming back? Speaking of our conversation just a minute ago.
I think that, no, I don't think he does regret coming back. I mean, this is why he came back. There was important stuff afoot. Wanted to tell his friends. They've weirdly accepted him back, at least for now. And so, yeah, he's. Oh God, I'm saying too much. I should save some for the AMA later.
Cancel the AMA.
No, I think he's totally happy to be back. I mean, this is what it used to be like. It's like getting back to how it was before things turned all sour between the gang. So he's getting back into it.
Wouldn't a more interesting AMA be Ask Momlin Anything?
Definitely.
Ooh.
She would be
Just
up
saying.
with that.
Just saying.
By the way, can I just point out,
Yeah.
not only am I chillaxing in my shades and my shirt, this is a special shirt I've got here, guys.
Oh, what did you
It's
do?
got a
What?
watertight case in the
Oh
back for your
my
phone,
God.
in case somebody pulls you into the pool, or I mean, pushes you into the pool. The phone will be okay.
That's cool.
not
Watertight.
for a cell
Are
phone.
you doing an advertisement for a shirt company right now?
No, I just like this shirt. It's got a place for business cards.
That's not for business cards.
In case someone
Well, we would like
pushes
to
you
thank,
into a
That's
pool.
pretty cool.
What kind of party frat boy bullshit is that?
Oh, it's also got another pouch in the back, right here.
What?
For you to put a beer bottle in.
That's not for a beer bottle.
So yeah.
So, in case you want to ice your bro.
No. You put the beer bottle here so you can talk with your hands, and then just reach back and.
That's amazing.
That's great because you can have your hands free for when you're not getting girls' phone numbers. Because of your dumb shirt with the fucking pockets in it.
One more feature of the shirt, guys.
Oh, does it also light itself on fire and the wearer?
Fleece lined because those pool parties at night get a little cold.
Seriously?
That feels awful.
Why is it a pool party shirt?
Ew.
Oh God! If you jumped into a pool with this, how fucking gross would that be?
That shirt is 5 different ways of explaining white privilege.
For the first time in 15 years, I am slightly less in love with it.
That's what it takes after everything he's done.
He's a great
That's
guy.
what
He's a
it
great guy,
takes.
Brian. He's a really great guy.
Oh my God! Next he's gonna have like boat shoes that hold his vape pen or something like that.
Guys, another great compartment in the Speedo. This is apparently to hold your keys. That's not for your keys, Sam. Liam, Gendif is here to save us with a long question for
Gendif?
you. That's what it says.
Hi, Gendif.
During Vax's talk with the Raven Queen, the subject of what Vecna had planned was pushed several times. Did you pick up that Matt seemed to be trying to get a certain answer? Vecna wanting godhood, or is it something you forgot or didn't think Vex would know or say?
Okay,
Vax would know or say.
This
sorry.
is something I have to talk to you guys about because I'm not sure what to do about it, and it doesn't spoil the stuff we're talking about.
Okay.
So while I was up there, right, she wanted to know what Vecna's plans were,
Yeah.
and I metagame shot myself in the dick. Like metagame usually means you're facing a beholder, and you've played D&D before, and you know that what the beholder
have a
does.
thing, right.
So you can, you've got outside knowledge from the story that helps you, if you metagame,
Right.
avoid those things. So once I got linked to the Raven Queen, I knew about the Raven Queen before that happened a little bit, and everyone and their brother sort of posted at me for a year, like 500 posts going, oh my God, Raven Queen hates Vecna,
Right.
fuck that lich, she's gonna die, and
I told you.
That's right, and that as well.
Yeah.
And this is a metagame, but I like every time I see the Raven Queen, she's always like, I've been watching you, and you're like this, so I just assumed she was watching me, and I went into my moment with the Raven Queen thinking like, well, she knows everything. She knows that he's a lich. She knows that he wants to be a god.
He's a lich?
He's dead. He doesn't have an eye in his
I
head.
don't know what a lich is.
I don't either.
We fought a lich in the home game.
Cool.
Okay, dead
Did
guy.
we win?
Living dead guy.
The lich was the one that had the grog thing going on?
That's right.
Okay.
Anyway, so I had all this outside knowledge, and I went in with the assumption that she knew everything. And in this scene, poor Matt was like, tell me this guy's plans. And I was like, what?
But you already fucking know.
Yeah, what are you asking me? Do you mean like what city did he go to? Or like, are you asking me where his phylacteries are? And I could tell that Matt was like, tell me
The basics.
the plans. All he wanted was me to vomit back to like the 2 plot points from the last couple of episodes, but I didn't.
I really need an
I just-
exposition right now.
Right. Just repeat the exposition back to me.
please.
But I went in with all this outside knowledge, this false knowledge, not Matt's. I'm like, I don't even know what it was, because we did have conversations where they're like,
Because Vex was researching Raven Queen.
that's right. So
yeah.
I don't even know where most of the information in my head came from, but like to like learn about Vecna, and my response was like, I don't know.
You didn't fucking tell
He
her
kicked
shit.
our ass.
Okay, so
Oh,
we have to
no.
go back.
And so I don't know what to like. Do I skip it and
Just pretend.
or be like, hey man, like I knew you had some questions before. I was kind of metagaming in a weird way.
I was really tired, and I realized what you were asking me.
about what you were asking about.
I mean, if it was if it was your home game, whatever, you laugh at yourselves and be like, oh fuck, okay, and we move on. But like
right.
we're
Like I didn't eat. My brain wasn't really.
Yeah.
I skipped breakfast.
the whole time. It would be like someone saying, tell me about the world, and I wouldn't say, well, the world is round, because everybody fucking that world is round,
Right.
but this is a person who doesn't know that the world is round. Oh well. Oh well.
That's okay.
Well, we should go back.
We'll just
Go
let's
back.
just go talk to the Raven Queen.
Let's go.
He does it all the time, right?
I know. Just pray to her
like
and be
3
like,
times.
"Hey, RQ, I might have left out some details."
Because I
Yes.
said,
Yeah.
I asked, I was like, do we need to go back and like catch her up on any new details before we leave? And you were like, nah, we're
I know,
good.
but it feels so stupid because it was like 2 simple things, and the only reason to go back is because we're having this conversation on Earth right now on Talks Machina.
Yeah, but we know more now.
Okay.
We can go back and be like,
You know
we
more.
recruited more gods,
We could.
you know?
Okay.
It depends
Our
on,
base
on our.
area
It
is
depends
on
on how
board.
like speedy we have to be.
Right.
We'll find that out.
That's true.
Maybe just ask Matt. Do I need to go, or is it like understood that
Matt?
she knows this stuff?
Matt,
He's
if you're
somewhere.
watching,
Please, just let us
please
know.
put in the
We're
chat
confused.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, Matt, use the hashtag.
He's anonymous as what's the
Ask
South Park character?
Talks.
Skank Hunter. What is it?
Skank Hunt 49
Yeah,
or
Skank
something
Hunt
like
49.
that.
Skank
Matt
Hunt
in the
49.
chat.
Yeah. Marisha. Thank you. That was a great answer, though.
Oh, thanks.
This is from @Iria Kailani. Kailani.
It nailed it.
Kill Leilani. Don't know what Leilani did to you, but
She's fine.
she deserves to die.
Alone.
Alone.
How's Keela feeling about Vax now that she knows there's an end date on their relationship? Does she regret it?
Regret it.
There always was an end date on their relationship.
Kind of.
Yeah, it was just in 30 years, and now it's 2 months from now.
I mean, it's just her. It's a little bit her biggest worst fear coming to reality in like 2 weeks, as opposed to forever.
It's working.
That's I don't know. That's a tough one. That one's gonna have to be worked out in game.
I get it. Yeah, I know.
There's a lot to explore there, and Keyleth there's gonna be some conversations.
Yeah,
But yeah, she's
That's a great answer for this show, by the way. Take note, other cast members.
Got
Of
it.
what? I wasn't really paying attention.
Don't answer the question. Got it.
No, she's the
Let's-
way she said, like the way that she let me know she was not going to answer the question was that she said that's something that will have to be worked out in game.
So like, fuck you, Brian, is the wrong response.
Well, it depends. Last night it was.
I was just there in a crowd of thousands of people.
Last night it wasn't.
all screaming
Yeah.
the same thing at you.
Last night at the Logic show, he had everyone at the Sold Out Greek in between songs. He's like, on the count of 3, everybody say, fuck Brian Foster.
No way.
Yeah.
And everybody went.
Yeah, we all
It was a really,
It's great.
I cried. It was a really special moment.
nice.
Yeah, it's
It was a really special
How many
moment.
people are at the Greek Theater?
8,000? I think. It
Wow.
was sold out.
Fuck you, Brian Foster.
That was the second largest group of people to ever say that to me at once.
Wow, that's so cool.
The first one was my high school graduation. All right, this isn't about me. That's what Comic-Con's for. Sam, Drew Taylor would like you to answer this question on the air. Everyone seemed to have sent word to the people that matter to them outside of VM. Has Scanlan sent any word to Kaylee after he was just supposed to be gone for about 3 days?
It has only
It
been
has only been 2 days. Right. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
I think
we're on
sometimes
day 3.
people, yeah.
Yeah, he
Forget.
hasn't sent any word to Kaylee because they have been in 4 different planes of existence in the last 24 hours. So they because they went to the Feywild, they went to the whatever.
Yeah, we were in the
They went to the
Shadowfell, into the
Godland,
Feywild, into our
Oh my
plane.
God, 4 planes.
into, yeah, God.
Yeah,
That's
so,
crazy.
So hasn't been any access to like post offices.
Oh, yeah, it seems odd.
Doesn't Scanlan have that
about it like
message spell?
I don't have that message spell.
That's a really clutch spell to have.
yeah.
I think that's a common thing for the audience too over the whole history of the show is like they confuse a little bit sometimes. Like we're always thinking about how many days, how long-ish has
I
it
don't
been?
always think
Maybe it's been 3
Not
days.
not
I don't know.
100% of the time, but more
Yeah.
than the audience. And the audience like will watch something happen for 6 months or 3 months and be like, oh, they're always like this, but it's been a month or 3 weeks.
Right.
Right, in terms of character development.
About getting over something. Yeah, character
Sure.
development.
Yeah.
But for sure, Scanlan will send word as soon as they reach a major metropolitan area with access to Pony Express.
Never again. Never
Pacific
again.
Bell,
Yes.
Wells Fargo,
Yes.
Western Union,
Yes.
Shipmates.
Expired.
It is?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Grinder.
This is for all. This is from @AriaFlame. From a narrative/drama standpoint, what did you think of Matt's solution to Vax's disintegration?
I thought it was cool.
Pretty cool.
Where did it go?
Unexpected.
Yes, took us all by surprise.
Yeah, he did the thing that Matt does, which is takes our expectations and bends them and twists them and presents us with a new thing that we would never expect. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, the writers are great.
Yeah.
They
they're
know
solid.
what they're doing.
Like,
I feel like they're underpaid.
Sure.
And some of them, I heard the other day say something about Saturdays off, but
Well, you know,
It's the web.
it's the,
yeah. They're all under 13 years old anyway, so they don't really have much to do.
I know.
No, it was amazing. It was
And they have
great.
to make
It was
all the
shocking
iPhones when they're not working.
and horrifying. I don't know how we're gonna deal with it.
no.
I guess Vax is just gonna die.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No, we're
Oh,
gonna solve it. We're gonna
it.
solve this problem.
Nope.
We're not. He's probably gonna die.
Don't you guys don't.
Probably.
Yeah, we'll
Stop
be
it.
all dead anyway. So.
Yeah,
Died
I'm gonna
doing
die in the
what he
next fight
loved.
anyway.
We're all slowly marching to our death.
Yeah.
Yeah. He died doing what he loved. Durgers
Fucking
and
up.
Dragers.
Fucking-
Well, let's give away the wood in my lap.
Whoa.
In addition
Wow.
to our gift of the week, you, the fans, create and send in incredible art from moments during. I thought of that one right now.
Am I eligible for this prize?
Do not touch it. Don't reach for it, but you can smell it.
How long were you sitting on the house?
I just thought of it literally, and I went like, I can see Max, and Max knows the look, and Max just goes,
Don't do it.
we like to reward you for those incredible moments as well. It's time for Fan Art of the Week. Two episodes, 2 winners. For episode 103, our winner was sent in by Kat Winslade,
I could-
aka this is the artist.
I could draw something really fast though. I've kissed men before.
That's true.
All right, now move on. Kat,
he liked
Kat,
it.
I know Kat. She's a great artist.
Kat is aka KW Wins. Let's take a look.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love this one.
Yeah.
So sad.
So sad. Let's put it back up for a sec, just because we need a little more time on that. There we go. Yeah, that's
just
good.
a
Look at your
heartbreak.
cool tattoos, though.
Yeah,
in your
we
sadness.
do look pretty dope. Look at our
No,
dope
that is
scars.
really
Yeah.
Look, we're all like cut
That was
up.
a fantastic
Well, yeah.
moment of RP.
That really was.
It really was.
Yeah.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
we were like fucked for a while. Yeah, that
Thank you,
sucked.
Kat. Up next is our winner for episode 104, and it was sent in by Brandon Chang, aka at @BChangArt. Let's take a look.
I like that one.
Sarin Ray.
That's pretty
That's
dope.
cool.
Her head is a flame.
Landscape.
Whoa, look at the
there.
big head on the ground.
I forgot about that.
Speaking of Skype, it was like so weird that this finally happens, and then it was like Ash was on Skype too.
Yeah.
She was just happy that she had the night off and was able to do
I
it.
know.
Yeah,
Thank
and
God
it
she
almost
was
didn't
there.
work out, but did.
It did, yeah.
The last
I
second.
know. Thank you to everyone who submitted. Congrats to our winners for your thank you guys. For your episode 103 fan art, Kat, you will be winning this Wenge personal dice tray from our friends at Wormwood Gaming.
Wood.
This is nice.
That's long.
Thank you.
Long piece of wood.
They pride themselves in their length, their girth, and their soft voices. For your fan art for episode 104, Brandon, you will be winning this cherry tabletop dice tray from the same company,
Ooh, Wormwood.
Wormwood Gaming. Make sure to check them out on Twitter,
Roll.
Crit Roll, at Wormwood Gaming, and on their website at
man, that is
wormwoodgaming.com.
That's beautiful. That's lovely.
Amazing. Don't forget to send your fan art and gifts to submit
I like that accent.
at toxmachina.com. Please include how you'd like to be credited if you win. Moving on. We really need to put periods in there. I put it in there? My goodness.
Proofread your own shit.
Fire the host. Liam. Gorax is here with a question for you.
All right.
That wood got my pants brown.
Oh.
Liam, something wrong with that? What was the original bruise? Gotta know when to hold them. What was the original bruise and second heartbeat that Vax had? Also, did you have any conversations with Matt ahead of time about the possibility of Vax becoming a Revenant? No, it's fine. It's already
Okay.
been discussed.
Okay. So the bruise was just the feat that I took, but I really liked, which I'll reveal in a second. Some people have guessed it. I really liked how Matt made a ceremony out of Keyleth gaining those spells, and he's done that a couple of times. Where instead of saying "You've dinged in at level 17, you have a new D&D ability," he wove it into the story. So I picked what is it called? Resiliency. And it buffed my constitution way up. So I no longer have a constitution weakness.
Oh,
But I didn't want to.
me.
That's right. But I didn't want it just to be for no reason. So I just floated with Matt saying like, what if this was like a boon from the Raven Queen?
Right.
And is it crazy? Could I have like just some kind of small mark? And he ran with it. Like
Yeah.
he did even more than I thought he was going to.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. And then the other question. Yes, Matt laid out possible ways to deal with it. And I mean, everyone has their feelings for what can happen after dying. So he said we could go this way, or we could go that way, or we could go that way. And I'll say that what we did is, it's not even what I wanted to do. It's just what felt like had to happen. I really wanted, I mean, like just like a million years ago, I really wanted to be a paladin for Sarenrae. Like that was something I was aiming for in the game after a while, and then just got brushed aside. And I've really wanted a happy ending with Keyleth, and I knew the only way that was going to happen is if I didn't die again. Because I feel like in the story, with his relation to the god he's with now, like he couldn't just keep pulling the slot machine and come out, like raise again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
Without some kind of change in the story. So I just felt like nauseous the whole week before that episode, and like not wanting to go through it, and like going like, holy shit, these guys are all like running around like chickens with their heads cut off going, what are we gonna do? And it's all irrelevant.
Yeah.
And I'm sad. I really wanted the happy ending.
Still could happen.
Still could happen.
I really wanted to turn Trinket into diamonds, though. Man, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Is it a bad sign that neither one of us are hopeful for our happy ending? Everyone else is, and we're not.
I think. Yeah.
What does that mean?
You're
It's probably a
realists.
bad
Dang it.
sign.
We are
Yeah.
realists.
We're realists, yeah.
Realists. I think that there's a way You know, where there's a will, there's a way, Brian. And maybe it's just Vacation Sam talking.
Okay.
But I think that everything's gonna just work itself out the way it was meant to.
I think so too.
With everybody dying.
I think so too. Sam's edibles just kicked in, guys. Laura,
Yes.
Amanda Arp has a question for you. Can you
Okay.
give us insight into how Vex came to offer herself as a champion of Paylor? What emotions was your character going through?
Oh man. She's always kind of like just been very flippant with all sorts of faith. It's not that she was like, I don't believe in any of it. Oh shit, you just lost all your cards, bro.
It's fine.
What are you gonna do?
Probably shit my pants.
It's not like she didn't believe in them. It's just she was just like, you know, they don't involve me. They're gonna do their own shit. They're gonna, you know, it doesn't matter. And it wasn't until they like entered into that plane and she saw Sarah and Ray, and it was like, oh my God, she's actually involved in what Pike is doing, and she
So
cares.
seeing is believing for Vex then.
And then she, you know, came across Paylor, and it was like this awe that she's never experienced her whole life.
So not necessarily safe to call her a skeptic, but rather to say like she needed to see it to believe it rather
Yeah.
than to be like, nah,
It's not like she didn't believe it. She believed that the gods were there. She
Yeah.
believed that they, you know,
And you
influence
have to
things.
believe
But
it.
You have
yeah,
to.
You have to.
But
They pop in
they're
once in
there.
a while.
Yeah,
They're-
you've
but
had interactions with them.
it was always like they don't give a fuck about us.
Right.
You know, and that's
Yeah.
kind of how she's always viewed it. And all of a sudden, it was like this god that was right in front of her, going, "What, you know, what can I do to help you guys?
Yeah.
Because this is going to affect everything."
Yeah, that makes sense. Marisha, this is from @Stormborn_Storks. What pushed Keyleth to offer herself up as a champion of Paylor? Did she actually want to learn to become faithful?
So I mean, Keyleth has kind of always been in the same boat. With, I feel like the group has kind of always been a little bit split. Some people are like, yeah, gods, we feel that, and then others are like, I mean, they're fine, but it's the same thing. They don't interact with us. They don't give a fuck about us. So we do our own shit and they do theirs. Fine. Yeah. So I think she's always just kind of been a self-sacrificer. She's kind of a bit of a martyr, and that's been. I mean, what was it like? The Underdark first season, first few episodes, and she was like, "You guys go, I got this," and it was like one of my favorite. I'll never forget that because everyone's response was just like,
What?
"No,
Why?
that's dumb." And I always kind of think back to that moment with Keyleth sometimes when she like does things that she is that like, "You guys run," even though there's not even really a reason to say that yet. So she's still got that in her. So she's more of a, we know at this point that we are going to need help. We know we're going to need the gods' help. So fuck it. We have to defeat Vecna. Yeah, I'll just I'll volunteer, I guess. Just, you know, I volunteer as tribute. It's like that. But
It's Revelations times, and we're like the most powerful people, or some of the most powerful people on the planet.
yeah.
Basically gods, you would say?
No,
Basically.
no, we're
No.
not.
Base.
But the thing was, is like when Keyleth offered herself up, like I walked in as Vex and was like, holy shit, this guy's legit, you know, like
Yeah.
instantly as soon as he's like, who wants to step up, and Vex is like, I want to do it, but I'm probably not worthy to do it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when you were talking, it was like, shit, I don't want to take that away from Keyleth if it's something like she wants to do that, and I don't want to be the greedy one. I don't want to do that. I'm trying not to do that. And it was this really hard decision to like actually speak up and be like, would you mind though?
Yeah,
Because
it
if you don't
wasn't-
want it, then
It wasn't meant for Keyleth knows that it wouldn't have looked good on her. She knows that. It was just a means to an end for her.
Right.
Not, and like whatever that, once again, I don't want to say too much because this will be explored in game. But same thing. Everyone's always like, why doesn't Keyleth believe in gods? No, she believes them, that once again, they're in front of her. This exists. That's not to be disputed. But whatever that spark, whatever that face, that warmth
Reverence.
feeling, that
Yeah.
reverence that comes over Vax's face or Pike's face, or what you finally experienced with Pike, just hasn't. It's like you know, it's like drugs not working for someone. You're like, why the, God damn it.
Yeah.
Why can't I feel it?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
That was me
Why
5
don't
minutes
I
before the show
feel it?
started.
Yeah. So yeah.
Just kidding.
Don't do drugs. Don't do
Don't do
drugs.
Don't do drugs. No, don't
Too
do
much.
drugs. No. Don't put them in your wormwoods and don't do drugs. Sam,
Yo.
hold on. Would you two say that perhaps there was maybe a part of you that was like, we kind of want to do shit ourselves rather than like take help from gods? Do you think there was a little bit of that in there? I'm not hearing it in your answers, but I'm also trying to think back at the relationship that the two of you have had, and it seems like almost, and that's not a selfish thing or like that's not grandstanding in any way, but I think that
It's not a thing of like, oh, I got this, I don't need your help. It's just, it's always had to be
Us.
You
yeah,
guys.
us doing
taking
it on
care
our
of
own.
it.
And it's like, just like their childhood, like their dad didn't give a shit. They left and nobody came after them. You know, nobody's gonna help them. So why does she think that like a god is gonna like take notice of what they need
Yeah.
and actually help them out? That's
Yeah.
not gonna
No one's
happen.
gonna
I
It's
understand
like,
that.
it's like
Yeah.
feeling like an ordinary citizen going like, how is anything I do going to affect the direction of this country or politics going?
Exactly.
I'm a peon until suddenly someone goes,
Yeah, and they're
And looks
looking
at
at
you.
you with their headlamp face, and you're like,
Right.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I get it.
It resolved well, though.
It did. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
I know,
for that, by the way.
What?
I don't think I would have been able to do it if Scanlan hadn't helped me.
Oh, the dragon thing?
Yeah.
That was another. I was not sure if I should do that because I didn't want to sort of steal your thunder.
No, it was clutch.
You know, like that. Like if there's one more crab cake on the appetizer tray.
Nobody
I didn't-
wants
I
to-
didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
Crab cake.
I didn't want to take it in case that was your
You
crab
could always
cake.
take an extra one and stick it in your back pocket.
Oh my
here.
God,
Just
for
have it-
sure.
Yeah.
it was.
I haven't even told you about the other secret pocket.
That one's for me. It was a very psychologically interesting color choice for the dragon.
Yeah, I know. The red dragon.
I don't know how my powers work, and I just went with one.
Random.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I
like
liked
it.
that it was the color of the dragon that
Own it.
destroyed their life. It
Well,
was
you
good.
know, it was also the most, I think, the most powerful dragon I can turn someone into.
Yeah. No, brass dragon. Is brass dragon stronger than red dragon?
Gold
No.
would be good for you.
Gold dragon would be clutch.
It would be if we
But
had
we've never
ever
seen a gold
one.
dragon.
Yeah.
Yes,
You've
to
seen
have
dragons and you've seen gold.
I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Sam,
Yo.
this is from Forsaken Grundle. How does Scanlan?
Good name.
It's great, right? How does Scanlan feel about Pike visiting her and now maybe his god with her? How does he feel that their connection has strengthened?
I think that he believes that they now share something, but I don't know if it's about connecting with Pike as much as just connecting with the group and being part of something bigger than them. I don't know if he's really like trying to win her over or anything. He's just when he was gone, he was just doing what? You can't take me
You're
seriously.
just so
Ricky?
stupid with your sunglasses on. Like, did you get eye surgery? Why? What's going on?
Well, there are a lot of lights.
It's
in
hot
here.
outside.
It's bright in here.
Papa's gotta get some air going.
Do we have to say Papa? I know. Is Papa what we have to say?
Could you hit me with some Pauly Shore quotes right now?
Yeah. Do you have any like Encino Man lines?
Oh, it's a biodome.
That was the line from the film Biodome.
Hey, it's a biodome.
He was like,
Also written.
character walks up to Biodome. Hey, it's a Biodome.
best line in the
And they were
movie.
thinking, do you think Pauly Shore would be right for this one? Let's read the script. Sounds perfect.
Studio note to editor. Yeah, it's a biodome.
Oh man. Okay, we got a few more.
Oh, yeah.
my God.
Yes.
We got a few more before we got to get Sam out of here for his Ghost Town AMA. At Miss Sunflower 94 has a question for all of you. Were the gods, especially Pelor, like how you expected? Was gaining their favor easier or harder than you anticipated?
This whole time we've been playing this game, Matt has been talking about God stuff for years with us. Like, oh, this one, you just fought this guy, he's associated with this God, or oh, now you're in the temple of blah, blah, blah. I haven't paid attention to any
Oh,
of that
really?
shit.
You weren't taking notes during
No,
that?
because who cares? We're not
Because
gonna.
you're not gonna get there.
And now
That's
to
not important.
meet them in the flesh, part of me was like, I should have taken better notes.
I know who these people are. Yeah.
But also, it's pretty astounding to like. We've heard these names just bandied about. Like, I have this. Scanlan has this thing. He doesn't use it, but it's like it's an ion
ninth-level spell?
stone.
You don't use the iron stone?
No, I have to attune to it. But like, it's just a thing. But now, like, we're gonna go meet Ioun. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
to we're meeting all these
Yeah.
these beings that are real in this world, and it's
Real.
yeah.
Right.
Well, you know.
Pike's like vestige was named for Pelor, isn't it?
Taylor, sure.
Yeah, but the Dawnfather's armor.
Yeah,
right?
the plate of the
Plate,
Dawn
plate of the
Martyr.
Dawn
Martyr.
Dawn Martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all got like
Right.
cross fiddling with the gods. I mean, I think Taliesin thought he was gonna, like he just had a bad Tinder date with the Raven Queen in the Pool of Blood that time. Like,
Yeah.
her armor's got that name. We've all got a little.
Call that a bad Tinder
Yeah.
date?
Show
Just
me your
think,
wood,
if
Brian.
you hadn't sacrificed yourself for me, it could be Percy that is
I think it
a
would
revenant
be.
now.
I think it. Well, I don't know about revenant, but I think he'd be wearing the armor I'm wearing, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But fuck it, D&D, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fucking.
Yeah, butt fucking and
But
D&D.
fucking D&D.
Nothing better.
New
It's like
shirt in the
chocolate
store.
and peanut butter.
But hey, how fun is this for Matt Mercer to like be dropping all these little sort of hints for years, and now we get to meet the the beings. that
We
he's been
talked on the
talking
last episode of this show
Yeah.
about.
Didn't watch it. Sorry.
I think it came up that you don't watch the show, the last episode. Yeah, I think it came up.
we did.
But somebody was like,
Taliesin was reticent to say something. He was like, fuck it, Sam's not going to say
yeah, he was like, sorry, Sam, if you're watching. And then we all had a good laugh. Matt was talking about how great it is to get into these higher levels and the sort of final levels of a campaign, because most of the games that he's done before rarely get there because of people scheduling and following through.
Now
and
that's
stuff like
totally available.
that. Absolutely available. Yes. 2 nights a week. Marisha, get us out of Samland with the question from Stephen David Dugan. Now that Kiki has gone toe-to-toe with an evil demigod and been a guest at the homes of 2 gods of good, has she become more open to faith and belief in the divine, or is she still adamantly agnostic? We kind of talked about that
Yeah, we
earlier.
kinda did.
Yeah, so fuck that question, Stephen.
she's-
I'm just
once
kidding.
again,
we love
I
you.
wouldn't say
You
agnostic
can't be.
because you can't be. I
exist.
believe.
Yeah,
I
you've
know they're
had
fucking
proof
there.
upon proof upon proof.
Yeah.
Atheists would make
You'd
more
be-
sense, I guess.
Yeah, you'd be pretty stupid if you were agnostic
If you're
in
like,
this
that still
universe.
doesn't, no, fucking fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake news.
I
Fake
mean,
odds.
If you were like
Yeah.
a regular like peasant in this world, then I could see you being agnostic.
Yeah, oh, totally.
But like us at this point, that would be really
yeah, we
fucking
know.
stupid.
That's just
we
a
know.
cloud formation. That thing there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once again, she's just, it's not even that she's not open to it. She's just, it's just not her bag, baby. Austin
Wow,
Powers
you wanna
reference.
put those
What's
sunglasses
up?
on?
What's up? Yeah.
Wow.
You want to put
Yeah.
on Sam's outfit?
I'll
Yeah.
just hide over here. Get back into Samland. That was better. I should have never taken this
Screw
out.
Sandland. I wouldn't
Yeah.
buy a ticket to that to save my life.
We
Liam.
don't want you down here, bro. Just chilling.
My shirt doesn't have enough secret compartments.
Those are really nice glasses.
Liam, this is from @Randy the Rogue.
Okay.
Discord.
Upon hearing Percy plus Vex were betrothed, was it bittersweet knowing he may never make that step with Keyleth?
I mean, fucking yeah, man.
Dark.
Yeah.
It's not dark, it's honest.
Of course. Of course. I mean, it's not a complicated answer, of
Oh
course.
yeah.
And his mind, I mean, there's
You still
bigger
have time?
there's bigger fish to fry. But his brain immediately went back to our conversation where you're like, duh, 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 duh.
remember
The
that
secret
one.
conversation.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was what it was about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, if that information had come out at any other time, like early or not here, there would have been a problem.
Yeah.
Because she told him not to go do any fucking marriage stuff without telling her.
I know.
So, which is why I didn't think that you guys were engaged in that scene or whatever it is, because you told me not to do that. So you're not gonna do that, but you did it.
Typical.
But now,
Typical.
with everything that's going on, with where he's at and where the world is at, and Vecna, like, just be happy. Be happy.
Be
Laura.
happy. Yeah.
Do you have a ring?
Follow up for you. Have you the ring? This is from Whimsy 4. It's the 4th Whimsy. If Vex's secret about being engaged to Percy hadn't come out that way, when and how would you have let everyone know?
Oh, that's a good question.
Man.
That's why we saved it for the end.
I don't fucking know.
Bad answer to a good
I
question.
don't know if it would have come out unless one of us died.
For real?
I mean,
Interesting.
At Voice of O'Brien asks,
Yes.
why, if it hadn't come out, then why is it hidden? Can we talk about that, or is that in-game stuff to explore?
pushed.
Also,
In-game?
I'm confused. Just the way Taliesin phrased it. You're engaged or married?
He said my betrothed.
Because betrothed is once
promised.
the
That
deal has been sealed. Isn't
Sounds like
betrothed
married.
married,
it's
or is
an
betrothed
interesting question, you
promised to be
guys. That's an
married?
interesting question. Something that will probably be talked about
Well,
in
no,
the
no,
near
no,
future.
because Taliesin said to us afterwards, maybe I shouldn't say anything.
No, don't say that.
I don't want
I don't know what he
did
said because I
Taliesin already
wasn't
talk to
here.
you guys?
But
Don't, not
Anyway,
to me.
I think he said it on game.
oh,
Or wait.
No.
No, wait.
No,
Maybe it
there's
was to the room of us afterwards.
You know,
yeah, better be safe than sorry.
Never mind. I'm just gonna, not my place.
But the
I
group
wasn't here. I
heard
missed it.
that,
I was in the drunk tank.
And the group knows to some extent that you guys are hitched or promised to be hitched. So
You wouldn't have
that's
told us otherwise.
Yeah, it's
Your
confusing.
closest friends who left you for a year.
Is it like a perception thing?
it's not a perception thing. It's just
You know, like you want the men in Whitestone to respect you, so you don't want them
No.
to feel like you're fucking the prince.
You know what's crazy is though, like Matt, he's done it a few times, fully said things that, because we told him when we did the year break what was going on, and he's like said stuff during the game, and me and Taliesin are like,
Dude,
yeah, but
Chill.
he's just said it like under, completely chill, so most people haven't noticed.
Would you take Percy's name or would Percy take the last name?
Vassar,
Alia? Oh, Vexalia? Is that your last name? I have no idea.
Vexalia Vassar is my
okay.
last name. Yeah. But no, she hates
What's
that
her
last name. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was
Taylor
gonna
doesn't
say,
even know
the
our
twins-
I was gonna
last
say,
name,
give
and
her
we-
shit, Mr. like 20-minute emo monologue.
Hey, man.
That was great though.
yeah, the twins
That was
really-
definitely a highlight of the entire episode. That's all the time we have for tonight, folks.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, well.
It's 8:01.
Wow. These are really nice sunglasses.
Time flies when you wear your sunglasses at night.
Although I feel
Sorry,
like they're like
I feel like I didn't answer
like, do I
that.
look really
I don't think you have to.
douchey?
Okay.
I don't think you have to. I think you did a good enough job. I think as time goes on, more stuff's probably going to be, unless.
Who knows? We might not have
yeah, I
time
was
to
just
deal
gonna
with
say.
any of it. We might not
I
have
was
time
just
to deal
gonna
with
say
that.
unless
We might not-
fucking.
We talk about what
We might
we're
all
ready.
die.
We talk about what we're ready to talk about on
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
There's
Spoil
no,
the show.
nobody's pushing you to answer anything that you don't want to answer on this show.
Thanks, Brian.
But we will push you to try drugs. No, I'm kidding.
No.
That's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Make sure to send in questions via Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit. If you're on Twitter, use the hashtag AskTalksMachina. Also, don't forget to send in your gifts and fan art for our weekly contest. Stick around on Alpha for Talks Machina Paradise by the Dashboard Light Edition. Coming up after a quick break. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. I would like to hashtag thank my guests.
Oh, hello.
Courtesy this week of our friends at AJ Heretic 666, at Slogan Motion, and at Blame Carla. Zipper Low Flying. Charisma Nay.
Ooh.
Recorded Daily. And a Tad Evil.
Yeah, I like that.
I am your host, Bananas Strain Faster. We'll see you next week. Until then, don't forget to love each other. And don't worry, it's almost Thursday.
Nailed it.
Stay tuned, my friends. Good evening, friends on Alpha. Welcome to Talks Machina in the darkness. Look at these beautiful babies.
Alfalfa.
Someday the camera will cut to the three of you on the couch.
Timing's everything.
All right. Yes. In comedy,
It's all in the
timing
Is everything.
is
thing.
everything. Let's roll for hosting. For those of you who aren't familiar, in this premium content portion of the show, the guests have the chance to become the host Did you see somebody on Twitter when I was in the bathroom was like, tonight's show, Brian doesn't know what to do with his elbows.
I like that you were checking Twitter when you were in the bathroom.
I do every time because I have to make sure that, the people
My
who
elbows are on point.
I'm rolling.
roll for hosting.
What'd you get?
I don't know.
That's low.
5?
5, so you're not going to host.
Oh, you're not going to host.
Thanks, Gil. 18.
Oh,
What is up?
17?
Yeah, 17.
Plus
Okay.
what?
Marsha Roy.
I don't know.
Natural 20.
16.
Oh, wait, so who, the highest wins?
highest.
Highest wins.
Get in that
I know, I
hosting
think it's a little
chair.
backwards
I
too,
agree.
but
Laura done it before you?
no.
Awesome.
Highest because the highest person gets the honor of hosting this show.
Does that mean you're high every week?
No. Today down. That's what you're going to look
Today
at.
down?
Yeah, from what's those are the options you have to choose from.
I have to go through and look at this while we're talking?
Welcome
Yeah,
to
man.
You know what?
hosting
when
the
I
show.
hosted, I
This
didn't
is
ask any of those
Yeah, when
questions.
Sam hosted, he just asked.
Hi guys, I'm glad you're all watching Talks Machina After Dark. I don't even know what the fuck camera to look at. This
Look
one?
at that one. You're
All
doing
right.
perfect. You're looking
Great.
right at it.
Solid. Oh man. All. I have a question for all of you.
Okay.
Wait, no,
yeah.
typically the host does like a little warm-up material, a monologue.
Announcements
some
today. Jenkin and Kamakin and Hurdy Dirty Do. All right. I have a question for all of you. It's perfect. What? I don't want that question. Do your characters.
Yell at Max now.
Max! What the fuck is this?
What did I do?
Okay, I'm gonna go down. This is from Clouded Darkness. Okay. Having met two glorious gods, what do you think Cord's environment will look like? I don't know why I'm asking this question. It's just the one I looked at.
CrossFit gym.
It is. It's gonna be like Rogue Fitness.
Yep.
Box.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah, a lot of heavy metal music playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan. I'm
Corn.
expecting Cord to look like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. There's a tattoo artist in the corner. You can work out.
Grog stronger. Smells
Oh my God, Travis would be so happy though.
Yeah, he'd be stoked.
Like I want Cord's world to just be a big bar where everybody gets in brawls all the
Brawl,
time.
yeah, bar brawls.
Yeah.
I like that.
Barbarells.
Bar brawls.
Everyone would be wearing shirts like the one I'm wearing right now.
I have to say, of all the shit I gave you from that shirt, once I see it up close, it is fascinating.
Yeah,
It's bright.
just
It's like a
me.
whole different shirt over there. My goodness.
Very
Okay.
expensive.
What? This is from Positron.
Yeah.
Okay.
At last.
This is a question for Liam. Yeah. What did Vax think was going to happen during Paylor's challenge?
Oh man, I'm so glad you asked me about the Boots of Haste because I've been thinking about it for 2 weeks.
I like how
And-
that didn't come up at all while
and
Brian was
I
hosting, and I
too-
just
Oh boy.
somehow led into this.
I too am super curious why you chose that moment to steal those boots. I mean,
That
on the one
is-
hand,
that
on
is
the one
not the
hand,
question,
Can I
Liam.
finish, please? Can I finish? On the one hand, I love it because we're playing a game together, and Laura's my best friend, and we like fucking with each other, so it's perfect for the game. But then, can I finish? But then. The other half of me.
I get to take control of this
No,
shit.
no.
See, the
other
camera's
half
on
of
me.
me wonders
The camera's
how-
on me.
The other half of me.
I was fucking with him.
The other half of me. The other half of me wonders how do we write this chapter in the novel? Because
I
let
was
me go over it.
fucking with my brother,
Yeah.
and then he just believed it, and I just went with it.
You know,
because he was like,
I thought it'd be
I really
really funny
believe you
to
stole
bop-
them, and I was fucking with him.
I thought it'd be really funny to bop Kine and the fanboy on the head. I thought that'd be a great gag. That is canon lore that I get shit about constantly.
That's true. You
thought
made
it'd
him
be
bleed from the
awesome
ears.
to dive off
You're
the
a
cliff.
horrible human
You
being.
thought it'd be awesome to dive off a cliff, and now there's goldfish up the wazoo. So you may not walk away.
I'm not walking
from
away
these
from-
boots. So
Hi.
Hi, Jack.
That was a great shot.
let's
actually.
talk about
That was
the
good.
chapter in the book, because the chapter in the book, let's just go over the string of events, right? So the twins are killed.
Jesus Christ.
The twins are
You
killed.
lost control, Laura.
Vex
That's-
is raised. Vax is obliterated,
You don't have to
right?
deal with this.
Vax is obliterated. That night, everyone flees. They're distraught. You wept over the armor.
I did. I wept. I was holding on to it, and I was like, you know what really smells very strongly is these shoes because they fucking reek.
You wept
just
over
like
the
my brother
armor
reeks.
with your brother's
I'm
lover,
gonna
with the love of his
put
life.
these on
The
because it
next
reminds
day,
me of him.
He walked inexplicably out of the woods, right? How is he dead? Is he alive? We don't know. You find out he has the
I want you to
equivalent
stop.
of a D&D terminal illness, and you say, you know what? Those your oldest, most
You know
prized
what?
possession. I'm taking them.
I'm gonna explain this to you,
And
and,
then-
you have to stop talking because I'm gonna really explain this to you. You walked up. I was incredibly sad and then incredibly happy.
I know.
I know. And then what do we do as siblings all the fucking time? Is fuck with each other. And that is what she did in that moment.
And
it
then
was
2 hours later,
literally just,
laced up the boots, attuned them, and walked away, while your brother held your shoes,
We're
which
gonna deal
don't-
with this in the game.
which your
Don't
shoes
you worry.
don't fit his feet
She
because
doesn't
they're
even want
normal
the fucking
shoes.
boots. She doesn't want them. Go back to your damn chair. Okay.
You know what? Weirdly,
Brian.
Weirdly, this is the best episode of Talks Machina.
You know, yeah.
that I think that we've had.
That's actually probably the best $5 has ever bought anybody.
Absolutely, yeah.
Dread's all right compared to
Suck
that.
it, Dread. You just saw
Let's
a
see.
sibling. You just saw a sibling Maury Povich
I
actually.
have a good one.
Oh, hit
This
me.
is from Rick Redden for all. If you played a D&D one-shot based on Hamilton, what character would you want to play as, and what would their class be?
Oh my god.
I know. It's a good one. Good job. That's a good question.
Just who you would want to play as, not like who in Hamilton are you most like type of thing.
Yeah, no.
It's not
Who
like that.
would you want to play as in D&D?
Hercules Mulligan.
I was gonna say Hercules Mulligan too.
Say Hercules.
I know, he's the
And he's
coolest.
probably like what, like
Yeah.
like a rogue
He would be 'cause he's a spy.
barbarian. He's a spy. Yeah. Well, like maybe not like a rogue. He's just a rogue,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
A fighter rogue.
Fighter rogue. Yeah. I feel like that's what he means.
I like it.
And he's super sexy.
Yeah, he's so hot.
Yeah, I love him.
The King of England
Yes.
as a snooty, aristocratic.
King of England.
I don't know what class would he be.
Bard?
He'd be like an
guess so.
artificer. He'd be like Terry.
Maybe like Terry.
He just
yeah.
buys all of his shit.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I would say
Da-da-da-da.
Eliza as a cleric.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
I would say Angelica.
Oh no, I lost my shit.
Uh-oh.
The password.
Gotta just make him up.
Danny will bring you back
me,
to life,
Danny.
Password
like
is-
Evanescence.
but-
I would do
Master System.
Angelica as a wizard or maybe a lore bard, but just wicked intelligent and high charisma and intelligence.
That's dope.
Okay.
Oh my god, guys. We
I have
should
What
do
never-
about
this.
Brian?
I have
Brian
never
Rigney
seen
Foster?
or listened to the music from Hamilton.
I can't believe this,
I haven't
Brian.
listened to a single song
Just
because
say
I'm saving
Alexander
it.
Hamilton.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
one of those
saving
like
it.
purists.
I'm
You're trying
saving
to
it
save
for
it till you
when I
watch
go see
it.
it.
When are you gonna go?
You know us.
I would play as Peter Jennings, the character Peter Jennings,
Sure.
as a
Newscaster.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
it's a newscast.
You know, in your defense, Brian, these are really far apart.
They are.
So they're a little awkward.
It is a little awkward,
You have to
right?
lean
They are
one
kind-
way or
yeah,
the
yeah,
other.
yeah. Thank
Brian,
you.
I have
Weird
two
right now.
sets of
Yeah,
tickets
it's-
for
it's
Hamilton when
odd.
it comes to LA.
No,
Okay.
I've already claimed one of them if you're
Fuck
not
you.
gonna
You've
use
seen
them.
it already. Go ahead.
Sam Regal.
Keep talking to me. Go a
Bidding
little
war?
slower.
Bidding war happening right here?
She can't bid it against
December
my money.
tickets.
She's got
Saturday night.
Twitch money. I've got Alpha
Fourth
money.
row center.
Who do you hate more, me and my boot bullshit, or this guy trying to take your Hamilton ticket?
You and your.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Oh man.
Okay. All right. Outside of Vex with the boots of haste,
Or the
what
people curious
would
as well?
you, any others, want to take from somebody else? Have we already answered this question?
No, I mean maybe,
Not
but
really.
Maybe not on the night.
maybe
that
we
you
should
were on.
specifically talk about Vax since he died and had all his equipment.
I feel like we answered this in a panel.
Oh,
We totally
that's what it
did
was.
answer this,
Vax
but we
barely
didn't.
has
But
any
that was a
gear
while ago.
left.
We have new gear.
Yes.
So wait, what did you lose? Did you lose anything?
I only have 3. I have 2 attunable items right now, and I've got my belts and I've got daggers. And
But
I've
do
got
you have a
armor
dagger
dagger.
that
He's
you
got
throw and
Whisper.
you can go
Yeah,
to?
yeah, yeah. I have Whisper, the Vestige Whisper, and I have the Deathwalker's Ward, but I've just got 2 attunables, so I could.
And don't forget 25 cloaks.
No, he's giving all
50.
those cloaks away.
I gave
know.
away.
We've lost a lot of the cloaks.
Yeah.
Did anything burn up with you?
I mean, only
Did you
magical
lose-
stuff burns.
No,
My-
non-magical.
Non-magical.
Excuse me. Thank you. My
So
my
did you
notes
lose
to you
all
guys
your?
burned.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You made.
He made notes. Of course he made. Haven't you made notes?
Oh.
I'm not really.
I
And
just
So wait,
made-
what did you
ironically,
Sam hasn't
Keyleth,
made
not a
notes.
note person. Marisha, a little different.
Did you lose money?
I don't have any money.
Did you lose
Sister took it all.
any other like items of interest, like climbing?
I got 2
gear,
daggers. I
or
got 2 belts. I got the armor and a knife.
That's all you got. What about a
I'm
flask?
Bear
for water?
Grylls. And tonight, I've got 2 daggers.
I mean, I very
Armor
consciously.
with wings in it. I've got
Armor
nothing.
with rings. I'm gonna be dropped in the middle of the Marquette Desert, and I have to survive for 24 hours.
I'm getting dwarf flashbacks.
Yeah.
How much time do we have on this?
You have about. Keep going.
Keep going.
You're running a
Thanks,
tight
Max.
ship, Laura.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to take control if we needed to wrap this shit up, but we don't. I'm just got to look at you, Max, and you'll do this.
Yeah.
Lauren
Okay.
desperately wants to be done with this job.
I'm like, Jesus. I just don't have a lot of questions here.
Just make one up.
Make one up like Sam does.
Sam,
Yep, I love this one already.
how are you so awesome all the time?
Is that really the question?
No, I just made that up.
Oh, Laura.
I
Been
know.
asked before too by fans.
Wow.
Did anybody see?
As a host of this show, I really like you, Sam. I think you're a great guest.
You know what? You're one of the best hosts of this show that we've ever had.
Thank you.
I would put it me number 1.
Yeah. Right. Me too.
You number 2 or 3. Probably Marisha just above you at 2, actually.
Oh, well, yeah.
Even though
No, she was really good. She was
Yeah.
good. That makes sense.
Experience.
a lot more
I
experience.
might have
Yeah.
made my living at
and
this
that's
at one
where
point.
that's the end of the list. There are no more people on the list.
What
I
about Matt
wish-
Key, the future host of?
I wish, like, in hindsight, had I known that this was going to be a thing, that we would have just had a bunch of props on deck to where, like, as we cut away and over the course of the show, you just
It's like a wedding
add
photo
more.
booth.
Yeah, you just add more props.
Add more
Mustache and
props.
glasses.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Daiquiri.
It's not too late. You know, we were
Jameson.
renewed for.
Yeah, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we'll have all that.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
Hey, I've got a question for Brian
Oh,
from
great.
Gomer.
Let's hear that, Chris.
What's up?
How in the hell did you manage to take a gig hosting a talk show with your friends once a week and then get out of hosting the second half of it? Any tips on how I can also get someone else to do my job half the time?
What you don't understand is that my master plan from the beginning with this show was from episode 1, I've been working myself out of a job. The art comes from the fans. The questions come from the fans. All of the interlays and all the little music and all the stuff, everything comes from fans on the show. So in all seriousness, we tried to base it around, because we know the panels are terrible, and they're not terrible, but the lines are crazy. It's so hard to get a question asked, and we're like, let's just open it up. There's so many people in the community. Let's have them ask it every week. And then that way, I come in, I get a little check. I say some stuff.
In another year, we could get your portion of this show down to like 2-3 minutes.
Yes. I will be a hologram next year. Yeah.
Wolf Blitzer here,
I'll be
hosting
Skyping
Talks
in.
Machina.
I'll be Skyping in to host talks from my house like 2 miles down the street.
Playing Call of Duty, just like looking to the side.
Yeah. Yep.
I have a question for Laura
Oh, that's
Oh.
interesting.
from
Interesting.
The Meaning of Night. Laura, how does it feel that this is actually a really interesting thing.
Well, let's get to it.
How does it feel that the card reader's fortune came true? You guys remember the tarot card reader we went to in Ankarel?
Yep.
Yes.
And said that.
What was the fortune?
The fortune, this is crazy. I'm going to keep reading
was
the
a
question.
long-haired
Your
hippie
choices have
in a
brought
hut.
both unity and a new dawn. So hi. It's so crazy.
Keep switching it.
The tarot cards that got pulled and Matt did the fortune, right?
Yep.
Was two people holding hands, and then a sun rising over mountains.
Isn't that the tattoo you have on your lower back?
Upper butt. but
And he
yes.
said it would bring unity and a new dawn. And then it's like
The Dawn Father.
the Dawn Father, her becoming the champion, and her and Percy holding hands. Mountains, Whitestone, New Dawn, totally fucking crazy.
Oh, that is crazy.
Wow.
It's almost.
I know, but I was,
little bit
I mean, it
too
was
fast.
pretty weird.
It's almost
By
like
the
he
way,
has an end game.
The first many times I heard the Dawn Father, I thought he said the Dong Father.
You did not.
I did.
No, you didn't.
It's a
Why
way
would
better
Matt have
name.
made up a Dong Father?
The Dong Father.
That's what you look like.
The Dong
Gangnam
Father.
Style.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oppa Gangnam Style.
Wait, can you do the dance? Oppam Gangnam Style.
I don't know how it goes in a
It's
room.
like the. It's a.
Yeah, you can see that so you can see us.
All night it's been bugging me. That's what it is.
That was beautiful.
Can I just say, though, how amazing it would have been if Matt, who has spent 3/4 of his life, it feels like, on this campaign, creating all 5,000 NPCs, everything, whatever, and at the end of the day, it's the Dong. It would be the ultimate troll.
Yeah. Any name.
It would be the ultimate narrative troll.
really,
He's just like,
Matt? That's
fuck
the
it,
choice?
dude, I'm out of my
That's the
team.
choice?
Any name Matt makes, we will chew up and spit
Oh,
it
I
out.
know,
yeah.
Oh, look, Matt just walked in, everybody.
Sorry.
Oops.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, Matt.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Mock. Oh, hi, doggy.
Did you want to come and say hi? Or?
You're my
I have a question. You're my favorite dungeon master.
People will
People will
rage.
complain. We'll get in trouble.
People will think it's some sort of
Oh,
ploy.
right. I have a question for Sam from Teppy Canoe.
Ooh, that's cute.
Sam, what do you miss most already about playing as Terry, the amazing, magnificent person?
I miss having lots of money. I
Yeah.
miss having lots of toys. I miss Dodie so much.
Oh.
You miss being Vex's best friend.
Sure, I'm getting there. No, I do miss being Vex's best friend. That was a very special relationship that I will never have with any player on this show. Maybe Travis, but it's not quite the same. Travis isn't as sweet as you are, Laura.
I find that to be.
I can't see your eyes, so I can't even tell if you're rolling them as you're saying all
Oh,
this.
No, it's hard to tell if he's
Yeah,
just
I can't-
humoring us
He's
right
going
now.
cross-eyed, I guarantee.
No, I miss a lot about Terry. He's a good character, but maybe he'll come back. Maybe when Vax dies, he'll come back and fill in the gaps of the party and be there for the final fight.
Maybe next campaign he'll be this like silver-haired, wise
Yeah,
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
it.
sage
that would be awesome.
How do you
with
feel
an
that
army
you
of
like
doties.
your one kind of like off the cuff one-liner totally stole the show with that like Terry sobbing at
Oh,
home
yeah.
because
Oh, Jesus.
Inspired.
I know, and
Great
I still
art.
get, do you guys
Crazy.
get messages all the time like, when are you going to tell Terry that you're alive because he's still crying?
Never.
We're never going to let him
Heartless.
know.
Yep.
You know what's funny about these glasses? I couldn't tell when I was sitting over there, but they're actually Google Glass, and he's watching Mad About You reruns right now on the left.
Helen Hunt is precious. Her banter with Paul Reiser is amazing. Guys, 1 hour till my AMA.
Yeah.
Oh, will we live till then?
You don't know.
We don't know.
Here is a question for all from Acidy Silence. If you, and not your characters, if you personally were gods in the campaign, what do you think your domains would be? I don't know what a domain is exactly.
It's a web address, like a W.
Oh, www.
like GoDaddy.
Like-
Yeah, the stuff that you were in charge of. Are you in charge of the harvest? Are you in charge of
Oh, and us personally.
history,
not
luck,
a- Okay, so you guys go first.
turduckens?
Oh,
Not having good relationship with trees.
I
Never
mean,
had that.
I think maybe the dramatic arts, although that's sort of Liam's thing.
yeah.
Oh, Oh wait, like us personally or
Yeah,
characters?
you
Not your
Personally.
character, they said, yeah.
That's what I said like 5 fucking times.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
I totally
God.
spaced out there.
Number one,
Not
don't
catch
berate
that.
the guest.
Oh, sorry,
Something I
sorry.
never do on
No.
this show.
Personally.
Like, I think like a, what is it, Dionysus? I don't know anything about this shit.
Dionysus
But
is
Dialysis?
like the
yeah,
god
yeah.
of the harvest.
Wine and fun. Wine and
sure.
fun.
Wine,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Dionysus. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be you.
Bacchus.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
I would be the god of unpaid
What?
parking tickets.
What do you think?
My answer freaks me out.
What?
I don't know. After my last 3 or 4 years, I would just be Raven Liam.
Oh no.
Raven Liam, is that what you said?
Yeah.
God,
Bottoms up.
Raven
Debbie Downer.
I feel like mine
I
would
gotta
be
ask another question so we don't end on that
chaos.
note.
Never mind. It's fine. Chaos, natural disaster. That'd probably be mine.
How are you guys?
Yeah.
This is a question from Hoyd.
Hoy.
What do you guys? What's most surprising about this high-level D&D-ness?
What's most surprising?
Yeah. What do you enjoy most about it?
Oh
Enjoy the
man.
most, you say?
What's the most surprising? I may not have read the question correctly. I don't know.
Flip the question and say I miss just being a dumb fuck at level 5 and not having to be responsible for so much.
That's kind of actually what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about high-level D&D? In the beginning, take me seriously, guys. In the beginning, we would have these fights when we were, low levels that were pretty quick. And as we got higher and higher and higher, the fights got longer and longer and longer. But now, they're short again because everyone dies just
Instantly.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vecna fight was short comparatively.
Yeah, because we bailed.
We did jump away
Everybody
because we
asks
would have
me-
died if we'd have
We would
stayed.
have definitely fucking died. Really
Maybe
bad.
not all of us, but like Grog would have been stuck in another plane of existence probably.
The fact that he's still not stuck in another plane of existence is a fucking miracle.
clutch.
Oh
Thank
my
God that
God.
arrow went through on that final thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe it is a weird opposite. Maybe it's that you always dream to get there as a player, and then you get here and you're like, oh Jesus, this is a lot all
hard.
the time.
I
great power
think it's
comes great
surprising how
responsibility.
much
Kind of.
we still don't know. Like even though we know a lot, like it's surprising that we still,
Are bad at this?
As far as the rules go, you mean?
just the worst.
Yeah, that's true. Because you do get to like each new bigger boss, you're like, I got fucking nothing. I can't
don't
do
know.
anything against this guy.
You think you're
So
gonna get this new spell and it's gonna be amazing, and then you get there and it's like, oh, I still
Oh, it
can't
doesn't
do
do
anything.
shit.
Cool,
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah, when I turn you into a dragon, I'm like, I don't know if that's powerful enough.
Yeah.
And that's my top thing. Yeah.
While I do miss like the dumb fuckery of our lower levels, I think like the highs and the lows that Matt supplies us with are fucking terrifying and thrilling.
At these higher levels, you mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And to be at the end of 4.5 years or whatever it is, I've lost track of. I mean, we've been pretending like we're twins for years.
know.
To the point where you fucking feel like my sister,
I'm
right?
terrified to start another character and not be your sibling.
I am too.
Yeah.
I'm terrified that he's going to go sit on that chair with you again.
I'm
Talk.
I'm going to. So just steal your mind
Give
for
it some time.
But like just the richness of it from having done it for so long is it's really, really gratifying. And
But you get to go back to being a dumb fuck.
We don't know that.
No.
Well, in next campaign.
Next
We don't know if we're
campaign.
doing another campaign.
You don't?
We don't know.
show ends next week, everybody. Show ends next week.
Everybody got a renewal contract.
You
but
can't say anytime we
I'm in
make that
negotiations.
Oh.
Anytime we make that joke, someone who's just like doing their dishes casually
Like,
just
you just
now, that's
casually,
all
like,
they heard, and they're
Yes.
like, what?
I don't know.
Cassandra, their porcelain all over the kitchen floor.
All right.
Good hosting.
We
Good
are
hosting.
running out of time. Oh, we're out of time for the evening. Thank you all for
Look,
joining
Laura.
us
Laura,
at.
You've got an out.
It says Laura right there.
Oh, it says what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, there you go.
That's all the time we have. Thanks again for tuning in for another exciting premium experience on Talks After Darkness. I'm Laura Bailey, and I too do not know what to do with my elbows. Don't worry, it's almost 9:40 p.m. Stay turned.
Yes.